Hello, nerds watching all over the internet. It is Thursday night, August 28th, and we're here for another exciting live edition of Wrestle Rewind. Folks, another Thursday night to talk about all the cool things happening in the world of professional wrestling. We're talking matches, segments, title changes, OMG moments, returning icons, and crazy shit that you will not get away with in real life, and more. I am your host, Jose Casabona, and I'm also the host of the #1 show on our channel, The Ravens Flock. And joining behind the camera is the host of the Black Files, my typewriter for Wrestle Rewind, the man who puts in the hours behind all the videos on his channel every single week. A man who is 100% pro-unions and 0% and against corpos, Mr. Juan Arauz.
Thank you for that fine introduction, Jose, and don't you ever forget the mister.
That's right. And like all our other shows, we are simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. So be sure to hit the subscribe and the follow button. Click that notification bell for all our content. Leave your questions and comments below. We'll answer as many as we can. And if you wish to go above and beyond to support the Ravens Flock, then you can become an inner flocker. And for $4.99 a month, you'll have access to all the perks that comes with our membership. Juan, tell them.
Well, for all the inner flockers we've got in our chat, and I know we have plenty, go ahead and show off those lovely membership badges and custom emojis, letting everyone know that you are here to help rescue the Ravens Flock from the clutches of late-stage capitalism to become full-time streamers. Since 2013, we've been working hard, staying strong, making your voice our mission. The only thing standing in our way now is the fact that we have to work 9 to 5 jobs just to keep the lights on. However, there is a way that you, fine viewers at home, can help us avoid and defeat this dim and dismal fate, and that's by doing what you fine folks have been doing all along, supporting the Ravens Flock by liking our content, commenting both during and after the stream, making sure that you share our content across all your social media to everyone, your friends, family, loved ones, or anyone you might know who has an affinity for geek culture, nerd culture, pop culture, and everything in between, and most importantly, subscribing. Telling everyone that you know to subscribe, and making sure that when you're subscribed that you hit the notification bell to say all alerts. Not some, not personalized, all. ALL. It's not that hard. Learn to spell. The more folks you can refer us to, the more subscribers we get. The more subscribers we get, the more inner flockers can come out of that. And before you know it, we'll be completely self-sustaining to the point where we will no longer be doing this channel just for the love of the game, but also to finally be able to make it our livelihood. With your help, we can and will succeed. You also get access to members first and members only content, a special discount to our merch store, link in the description below, and you get access to all of us, the Ravens Flock, your favorite motley crew of nerds, here to make your voice our mission by providing us with your thoughts, your input, and your feedback to better and your ideas to better shape the future of this channel to suit your tastes and needs. Hey, up in the chat, I see Nikki Bella over here. I see Jordan Kirby.
Hey, Jordan, welcome back.
We see Christy-sama. Thank you for joining us tonight, Christy.
Welcome.
We see Christopher Justice in the chat.
Yeet.
Matthew Coburn as well, Mr. Quake, and someone new in the chat, Chris Maycock. How's it going there?
Hello, Chris Maycock. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. If this is your first time on this channel, hit the subscribe and button and click the notification bell and tell your friends about us.
But pray tell, Jose, what is it exactly that we do here on Wrestle Rewind?
So here on Wrestle Rewind, we review 3 of the most exciting pro wrestling programs that is popular today in North America. That is WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. So we're about nearly finished with the month of August. We have the WWE pay-per-view event Clash in Paris happening this Sunday over in Paris, France. Yes, Paris, the city of romance, as they say. And of course, and then afterwards, we're going straight into the road, heading towards WWE Survivor Series.
War Games.
Yeah.
War Games.
War Games.
You know the rest.
But anyways, on that road, we still have a couple of events that's coming our way. TNA is going to be launching their event called Victory Road, which is happening on I believe Friday, September 27th.
Victory Road. No, they just actually hang on a minute.
Yeah, go right ahead. And WWE will be hosting their event of WWE
September 26th.
Friday, September 26th. WWE will be hosting WWE WrestlePalooza, an old ACW pay-per-view event on Saturday, September 20th over in Indianapolis, Indiana. Of course, they're also counter-programming AEW All Out that same day.
Are they also still in London?
No, they're in Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
What? All Out in Toronto?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for WWE to beat a rabid Canadian crowd.
Well, then again, if there's anything that we know for a fact when it comes to All Elite Wrestling is that Tony Khan has developed himself a fine ability to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Ha! Oh my God. Anyways, but and speaking of fans, like I'm not exaggerating. Canadian fans, they are rabid as hell.
They've
like
got poutine. They've got mooses. They have universal health care and legalized marijuana.
They make fans over in Philadelphia look like chumps.
They make the most rabid bastarders look like little Mormons waiting in the pews in church. Like, how do they do this?
Well, I don't know how.
Is it because they're closer to the North Pole? Because they have some like nuclear winter fallout radiation of Christmas land or something?
Oh,
so
Juan!
Extra cheer and joy.
Oh, Juan, that's ridiculous. Now, next thing you're going to tell me is that there's a conspiracy of a secret ingredient added to their maple syrup that makes them crazy.
It's exactly what you think it is, but don't tell your mom.
Well, while I'm not one to put stock in someone's crazy conspiracy theories, the only way we'll be able to match the energy of these rabid Canadian fans is through our partner over at Glitch Energy, the specially formulated smart energy blend for all the geeks and nerds to enjoy. It comes complete with 0 sugar, 0 calories, 0 carbs, 0 lag, and of course, 0 crash. Make sure you bookmark their website, glitchenergy.com, on your browser to stay up to date for all their announcements, whether it's new flavors or special offers.
And what's also great about Glitch Energy is not only do they provide you a wide variety of flavors here. For example, the newest one brought to you by the streamer She-Killa, called Killa Sherbet Lemonade, which obviously looks delicious. It's perfect for summertime. But these guys are also very responsible. You can tell because over at Glitch Energy, just like the Ravens flock, they pride themselves in accountability, in transparency. They don't want you to have to guess what's in their products. They tell you right on the label, and they break it down in exact measurements and portions.
Now it may look like a lot of reading for all of you, but like Juan said, they're not going to lie to you.
No, they're telling you everything that's in their product because they are that certain that you are going to enjoy the awesome power and extra focus that Glitch Energy provides. Because not only does it help you stay alert and stay active, but like as I mentioned earlier, you get 0 crash with these babies. That means that you're that instead of face planting immediately like you would with other pre-made energy drinks that usually taste like radiator piss. This lets you down nice and easy, so if you're doing it right, you barely feel a thing.
Exactly. And listen,
you know what else you don't feel? The thing in your wallet.
Precisely. Because if you're just like us, I mean, you must be like us, then you're too broke to afford the full price of $34.95, but that's okay. Glitch Energy is able to work with you through the Cash App Afterpay program for interest-free payments of the original retail price, and the payments are split up in a bi-weekly intervals.
And they're interest free. Basically, all you got to do is you put in your at checkout. You put in that you're going to go through Cash App Afterpay. It'll give you the instructions. You just use your credit or debit card, however you're going to pay for it, and this will just withdraw that amount every 2 weeks from the original price. So in this instance, $34.95 would be 4 payments of $8.74. And once that's done, that's it. And the best part is, you still get your product right away when you order it. So it's not like you're putting it on layaway or something where you have to wait to finish paying it off before you can take it home.
They're still going to send it to you.
Exactly.
And what's this? God damn it. What's that? You're still too broke? Well, guess what? We got you covered, because if you go to glitchenergy.com and use our promo code FlockFuel, you'll receive a 20% discount on your order, so don't delay. Go to glitchenergy.com, use our promo code, get your glitch now.
I'd like to once again thank Glitch Energy for partnering with the Ravensflock.
All right, hang on a minute. Canada are very cold than Russia? Are they?
Well, it's not colder than Russia. I know Russia has a weird ass jungle that during the Cold War was a housing site of two advanced nuclear weapon research facilities, but that's a totally different story.
Oh my God, Juancho, you and your conspiracy theories.
The CIA put a chip in my brain. Spies like us, huh?
All right, so this is going to be a fully stacked review tonight. So before we get to this week's edition of NXT, me and Juan we're going to discuss and review the main event of this year's WWE Heatwave. Juan, ring that bell.
Don't mind if I do.
On this, continuing the trend of ECW traditions, we're going to be talking about this year's event of WWE Heatwave. This year's Heatwave took place over in Lowell, Massachusetts, and the main event saw a one-on-one clash for the NXT Championship as the reigning and defending champion, the ruler, the conqueror, the mountain you cannot climb, the bringer of war, the great Obafemi, puts his title on the line against the young OG, the bouncy boy, Javon Evans.
Okay, we've been waiting for this matchup to happen for a hot minute now, and we are quite rightly excited to see how this turned out.
Exactly.
Tell us all about it, Joe.
So Javon Evans earned this opportunity on last week's edition of NXT while they were in Philadelphia, and he won that match after Trick Williams was hilariously, stupidly distracted by the sight of Mike Santana all the way from the mezzanine. Like, sorry, that was so ridiculous.
That was too dumb. Like, dude, he's all the way over there. Why the hell are you so distracted? Like,
can you imagine Santana's like yelling you from there? He's like, "I'm not touching you."
No, like. It would have been way worse if it was actually up in the mezzanine seating section where it's even further the hell away from Trick Williams' line of sight, but he still sees all the way over there. He's got massively excellent eyesight. That's what it is. Trick Williams has really good eyesight, so even if they're like clearly like 300 yards away or whatever, he could spot him.
He may have good eyesight, but Trick Willie did not pay attention to the game. And speaking of the game, let's talk about the main event. So here we go. It's a classic fight. Power versus speed. Size versus agility. David versus Goliath. You know the drill. And these two men did not disappoint. They put on an incredible match where Javon Evans utilized a lot of his aerial abilities and his agility to try and keep up with Obafemi's array of powerhouse offense. And this was crazy to watch because for the majority of the main event, let's just say Javon Evans was the crash dummy and Obafemi was the
concrete wall that we kept slamming it against.
Pretty much.
Okay, so yeah.
We're not at Brock Lesnar levels of Brock Lesnar suplexing the guys like AJ Styles and Bryan Danielson, but I feel like we're getting there.
Yeah, like, where do I feel like I've seen this story before? Oh, wait.
Oh, yes, and speaking of which, in one of Javon Evans' aerial moves, Obafemi catches him in the air and delivers an incredible military press drop right in the middle of the ring, dropping him gut first into the canvas. Ow, that hurts.
Yeah, no, I don't care how well trained you are with this mess. That stuff sucks.
Hang on a minute. Haley Ray Stout, welcome to Wrestle Wrewind. I have a WWE Minute Maid collab as it has Cody Rhodes. Okay, see, now next time I go to the store, I have to get Minute Maid for the house.
Adrenaline in my soul, Minute Maid fruit punch, Cody Rhodes.
You guys aren't opposed to me getting Minute Maid, are you? For the house?
No, if you can find the room with a fridge, sure.
Yeah, true. How do y'all feel about fruit punch?
Okay. So what else do you want to talk about?
Okay, so back to the main event match. So oh yes.
Oh no!
Oh yes.
Okay, sorry. Clearly the great Obafemi here managed to pick up Javon Evans, and this is set up for a
spine buster.
Okay, but consider this over here. Take a very good long look at the young OG Javon Evans' face here. This is the face of a man who knows he is not having a good time.
Daddy, I don't want to be in Massachusetts anymore.
Daddy, I don't want to be in Lowell, Massachusetts anymore.
Oh my God, yes.
I thank my mom for that. LOL. No, appreciate that, Haley Ray.
No, it's all good.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, this is just a taste of the continuing assault from Obafemi as he continues to punish the number one contender in the middle of the ring, hitting him with a lot of power moves, military presses, spine busters, anything to keep the young OG down and to knock the wind right out of that boy.
Well, if it's working, it's working. And sorry to say, this is freaking working. So how does he recover from this one?
Well, thankfully, due to a miscalculation, Javon Evans was able to take advantage and hit an incredible comeback, hitting more high-flying moves, as you can see here, springboard clothesline, knocking down the Nigerian warrior.
Okay, sorry, but I'm getting a bent out, straightened slinky vibe off of this shot of Javon Evans' hair. Like, okay, you've seen Javon Evans' hair bouncing around and all, but the fact that it's caught with all of his dreadlocks almost perfectly straight out, it gives the, like you took a slinky, like one of those wire slinkies, and straightened them bitches out. Like Egon from Ghostbusters.
That would make Spengler blush. Does Spengler even blush?
No, but apparently he knows how to use his epididymis. Hey up there, Lisa. Welcome to Wrestle Rewind. Yes, we're nerds. I'm not sorry. All right, big clothesline for the young OG. What else happens?
Go on. And
ref bump.
Yes, unfortunately, we get a ref bump. God knows we've seen that too many times now. But it was bound to happen. If it wasn't going to be here in this main event for NXT titles, it was going to happen somewhere. It was going to happen in France. To which I would say, sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu, Titi Croissant.
Anyways, so keeping our eyes back in the game. Unfortunately, during Javon Evans' comeback, yes, the referee, Adrian Butler, gets shit-canned in the main event, and leaving these two guys to fight without being regulated. So, Javon Evans takes advantage of this opportunity, and he hits the OG cutter on the Obafemi, but there's nobody to count 1, 2, 3.
No!
The referee is down, and by the time the referee got back up, Obafemi was able to recover, and he gathered his strength. And, hey, Juan, remember how last week we talked about how, wait, not yet. Remember how last week we talked about how Trick Williams yeeted Javon Evans through the announce desk?
Yeah, what about the... Oh.
What do you say we do that again?
Oh.
And they did it again! This time, Obafemi grabbed Javon Evans over his shoulders again and threw him over the ropes, out of the ring, and he crashed right through the announce table. Holy shit!
Are you fucking serious? You're kidding me, right?
I kid you not. That boy's gonna be sore for days.
Okay, sorry. I gotta zero in on this one fan here. Because she's got, like, all three of these fucking fans, all three of them have the right idea here. Holy crap-a-noli. Okay, I'm sorry, but, yeah, all three of these guys have the right expression here.
Their face says it all.
Yeah, there's no saying it. Oh my fucking God. Yeah, no, like...
I bet you one of the kids...
asshole! This motherfucker's dead!
I bet you one of these guys are thinking, hey, man, I want to do that.
Please do not try this at home.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Yeah, I know. It's rich for hearing from us, Mr. Global Underground Wrestling shit. Yeah, I know. Don't fucking judge me.
So Javon Evans being yeeted twice in his wrestling career now his carcass dragged back into the ring. Obafemi was able to hit the Fall from Grace powerbomb onto Javon Evans to pin and retain. Your winner, and still the NXT champion, the great Obafemi.
Well, at least there wasn't any stupid shenanigans, interference, or whatever. I honestly would have thought that this would have been a good opportunity for one of these guys to do some heelish shit. If you got a ref bump, you fucking take advantage of a ref bump. what's the point of a ref bump if it doesn't mean there's not going to be tomfoolery abound?
No, but this match did do a great job in telling a great story of Javon Evans, of course, being the underdog, the conquering hero, trying to battle against the inevitability that is Obafemi.
Then why wouldn't he cheat? I'm sorry, we've got a ref bump. Usually, if you've got a ref bump, you've either got a heel coming in to interfere, or you've got one of the two competitors about to fucking do some shady shit. I'm sorry, but I live in a society. We're supposed to have rules. We're not animals. God almighty.
While there may have not been any underhanded tactics happening in the main event, we do have a new star on the rise. Someone who may be next in line to challenge Obafemi for the NXT title. Because after Obafemi had his little celebration, the show closes with a face-to-face encounter between Obafemi and Absolute Ricky Saints.
Oh, shit.
The former FTW champion.
The former NXT North American champion.
That's right.
He basically say, screw it, forget it with all ego Ethan Page and his Canadian invasion with Chelsea Green. I'm going for the big belt.
Oh, yes. He's going for number 1.
Well, fucking props to him. All right. Holy shit. I guess the rocket of Ricky Saints just ejected for its secondary ignition. All right. So secondary boosters about to launch for him.
And that does leave a question. Can Ricky Saints be the one to dethrone Obafemi? Can anyone dethrone the current NXT champion? We'll find out
right now.
So before we get into the review, let's get to the chat here. Mr. Quake saying, "Thank goodness he's 21. Human bouncy ball. Holy shite."
Oh yeah, no, poor kid. He's still malleable, like a child.
But don't worry, kid. Darby Allin still wears the crown of being the number 1 crash dummy.
Yeah, because he crashed through sheets of plate glass windows.
But CM Punk likes him, and he climbed Mount Everest, so we like him. Yeah. Anyways, so now let's go ahead and get to the fallout from WWE Heatwave as they return to the WWE Performance Center back in Orlando, Florida. We open things up on this week's NXT with a great opening promo from Absolute Ricky Saints.
Okay, we know he's got the gift of gab. What does he have to say on this week's edition, Jose?
Well, he's feeling pretty fine right now. He's coming back from a great victory over Jasper Troy back in Heatwave. He's riding a big high of momentum, and he's setting his sights on Obafemi. And he said that destiny has shined on him, and he's looking to face Obafemi on the next pay-per-view event, WWE No Mercy, which is happening on Saturday, September 27th in Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
All right. Okay, goddamn, he's serious about this.
However, there is one person that's taking exception to Ricky Saints' claim, and that is Josh Briggs. He came down to the ring, and the fans booed him like he was 2018 Baron Corbin.
Oh my god, that's the worst.
That is the worst. He got on the mic and he bragged about how he defeated Yoshiki Inamura, and he's tired of all these wrestling outsiders coming in and taking his opportunities, and he wants another shot at the NXT Championship. But then again, look, it's been a couple months. Can you really call Ricky Saints an outsider at this point?
Kinda no.
No, not really.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
So.
It would have made sense if they had a working relationship with AEW.
Javon has common sense, says Mr. Quick. Yeah, that's why he knows not to throw himself through sheets of plate glass window. At least you see him, Punk fans has common sense, because sometimes Punk is a jerk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, we'll never deny that Punk can be a jerk sometimes.
Yes. All right. And to finally untangle this web of shit is the ineffective NXT general manager Ava. The final boss. I can't finish that title.
Hi, Ava.
Ava gets on the mic and she declares that there will be a number 1 contenders match on that same night where Ricky Saints will battle Josh Briggs. And speaking of, that is my pick for the exciting match of the night, because
we're gonna cut straight to it. Because
we're going to cut straight to it, because this was a great match. And Josh Briggs, I'm going to say this to his credit. He has definitely stepped up his game. Since making his debut in WWE back during the 2.0 era of 2021, Josh Briggs has shown a lot of improvement in his in-ring ability and developing his own personality. During his portion of the promo segment, he actually stayed on point and he tuned out the fans who were booing him so heavily. Like, he didn't get distracted, which is key, which is essential if you're going to cut a promo.
Yeah, which is no, you had it absolutely right there, Zay. He's clearly got his getting his groove on when it comes to the promo work here. But then again, Ricky Saints, he's got that shit down.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's easy. Ricky Saints, like he's a natural when it comes to talking. Like, come on, man. I'm talking about the WWE Performance Center graduate here.
No, true. And if he was able to actually do a battle of words with Ricky Saints, I know.
He would have. Ricky Saints would have finished him faster than a match with Hook.
Good point.
Ah.
But speaking of the actual matches, shall we go ahead and get into this match here?
Yes, let's do it because this was an incredible match. It is an insane match.
Oh God!
Look at Josh Briggs, man. Josh Briggs is a giant compared to Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints is only 200 pounds, and Josh Briggs, he's a little heavier than that.
He says.
And he's got
looks like a mountain. And he looks like the Big Show if he hit the keto diet.
Well, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, you can see that.
and also, Josh Briggs has the height advantage. He has the height and the range, allowing him to hit so many power moves that many people are doing today. He's hit him with a series of slams. He's hit him with a choke slam at one point, but Ricky Saints was able to kick out after two. The final boss of NXT. Don't use the final boss title on her.
She is nowhere near a final boss. If anything, she's a paid intern.
If you want a final boss of NXT, that would be William Regal.
Yeah, no, that's a man who fucking commands authority over here, man.
Exactly. Now, speaking of which, let's get back to the match. I do have other photos.
I'm getting there.
There's no.
You need to let me talk.
Okay. All right, and here we go. There's the aforementioned choke slam by the deadly Josh Briggs. And Ricky was able to kick out. And then when we get back from commercial break, Ricky Saints hit an incredible comeback, hitting him with a series of clotheslines. And yes, going over to the top rope and hitting an awesome, devastating hitting an awesome elbow drop from the top rope. Josh Briggs was able to kick out after two. And because Josh is too heavy to lift up for the Rochambeau, what's his face? Friggin' Ricky Saints improvised and hit him with a spinning tornado DDT to pick up the win. Your winner and going to No Mercy to challenge Obafemi for the NXT Championship, Absolute Ricky Saints.
Hot damn! All right, well, not bad at all. Okay. So really, he improvised with a tornado DDT?
Well, yeah, because, come on, man, he can't lift up Josh Briggs.
No, of course he can't lift Josh Briggs. I get that. And and you have the size differential enough to the point where him not being able to lift Josh Briggs is logical. Okay, I understand that. But a tornado DDT, specifically.
Yes.
And remind me, the Rochambeau is what kind of move?
It's like a running Dominator move from Farouk.
Okay, I see.
That's the best way I can put it.
All right. In that case, now that you bring it up that way, I suppose getting set up with a tornado DDT is probably the best way to improvise it out, because it's the same movement. It would be the same impact. The only difference is you're not on the ground; you're elevated, and for Ricky's size, that actually works in his favor, because the actual drop in the extra elevation creates more impact from Josh Briggs's oversized ass to faceplant in with that DDT.
Exactly.
Okay,
It's a good.
I retract.
It's a good plan B against big, huge guys.
Yeah. All right. No, I understand. I respectfully retract my criticism.
It's okay. Right. It's okay, Juan. Nobody's perfect.
I'm perfect.
Yeah, that's okay. Yes. Keep telling yourself that.
I always tell myself that.
All right.
Don't look at me.
And then after the match, you know what? We gotta cut straight into it because this was the best segment. We're rolling here.
rolling on top of everything over here.
As the NXT champion, the great Obafemi joins Ricky Saints in the ring
To congratulate him.
Ricky Saints, of course, cuts a promo right back at Obafemi, and then Obafemi responds by saying, like, "Yes, you are right. Destiny has shined upon you." And then when we reach No Mercy, I will like you call yourself absolute, but I will make you. But I will destroy that lie and that illusion and show the world how ordinary you are.
Okay, those are fighting words.
Not exactly in those words, but you get my idea.
It ain't exactly William Shakespeare, but those are good fighting words right there.
Exactly. And then these guys were interrupted by the newly crowned NXT Tag Team Champions, Dark State.
Oh God, they took the belts from Hank and Tank.
Unfortunately, yes. So
boo on him, man.
Dark State interrupted and said that they're not going to be content with just being tag team champions. They want all the gold, and they've threatened the two boys, Obafemi and Ricky Saints, to either leave or they will make them leave. Ricky Saints agreed to disagree. And then, with a little bit of help from the aforementioned Hank and Tank, we got ourselves a good old-fashioned Pier 6 brawl.
Yay!
Pier 6 brawl! Pier 6 brawl! Pier 6 brawl! Pier 6 brawl!
Woohoo!
Yay!
Just bedlam. Just bodies flying everywhere. Bad guy bodies getting thrown out by good guys.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're really not doing anything with a heel to try to come up to Obafemi. And we're not seeing any signs of Obafemi turning heel himself.
Well, he is a heel. Well, he's not a heel, but he's also not a babyface. He's right now leaning towards tweener monster.
Okay, like there's that, but it's like he clearly isn't like he's clearly not like the baddest bad fucking guy on the planet. That title belongs to Ethan Page and Chelsea Green, you know.
Oh, Juancho, that's profiling. You're saying that because they're Canadian.
No, I'm saying that because they're bad guys. And Canadian. There's a difference.
Ugh.
Tag team, whoop, there it is. Ha.
Ha.
And the match continues. I wish.
Ha.
That was how everything ended on there for this part of the show, right?
That's right. A great match followed by a really great segment. And that's why it belongs on my review. Now, let's go ahead and talk about the other match that I wish they would have given a little bit more time. And they didn't give enough time. They really didn't give enough time. This one happened earlier, and it is a round 2 Electric Boogaloo. These two women are going to run it back after their first encounter a couple of weeks ago. It's Kalani Jordan challenging the Glamour Blake Monroe again.
Okay. They've been having fight before. And if I'm not mistaken, Blake Monroe still has Jordan Grace breathing down her neck, if I understand correctly.
Yes, in their last encounter, Kalani Jordan won by countout after Blake Monroe was chased out of the building by Jordan Grace.
Ah!
What happened here in this match? Well, this was, like I said, this one was a lot shorter than their first encounter. I wish they would have given it more time. They got in their spots. Blake Monroe hit a really cool, impressive, like, armbar submission, which looks awesome. And then the crowds were actually chanting her song. They were actually going, oh.
Oh, God, you're kidding me.
I'm not kidding! They were actually chanting Blake's song. They love it!
Oh, God damn.
I don't know why!
Neither do I. And Kalani Jordan, she's no slouch. She's been up on this shit, too.
She's been up on this shit, too. And then Jordan Grace comes down again, and Blake Monroe tries to get out, but the door is locked from where she's trying to exit. And Jordan Grace is telling Blake Monroe, no, go back in. Go finish your match. And Jordan Grace chased Blake Monroe back into the match, allowing Kalani Jordan to hit her with a fireman's carry slam, and then followed up with the one-of-a-kind moonsault to pick up the win. Your winner, Kalani Jordan.
All right, not bad.
It's not bad. The match wasn't bad, but like
it just felt rushed. It didn't feel like it was like fucking.
If it wasn't given enough time, and they already did the gag. They just tweaked it a little bit with Jordan Grace.
I guess so.
You don't repeat the gag. You do the next gag.
Exactly. K-Storm's got it right. You don't repeat the gag. You do the next gag.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, I guess what they were doing is just like, hey, we this match worked out well. Let's run it again, but we tweak it a little bit here.
It's fine.
Like, it was fine in terms of, like, not being stale, but you don't want to repeat matches too close to each other.
Exactly. Now, thankfully there were no bad segments on this week's NXT. So
Not even in ring?
Not even in the ring. So I'm going to fill that gap with a surprise honorable mention. And that honorable mention goes to the one-on-one women's match with Alba Fire representing the Secret Hervis versus Tyra May Steele. And
oh, God.
Yep, and
She's gonna die.
Even though Team America lost to Team Canada at Heatwave, Tyra May Steele did put up an excellent performance. She overwhelmed Alba Fire with a series of suplexes, great amateur wrestling, power moves in the ring. Eventually, she finished off Alba Fire with the ankle lock. Seriously, what is it with WWE and their all-American wrestlers and having them limit their submission moves to just be the ankle lock?
Okay. Who made it best, Zane?
Kurt Angle.
There we
go. But you know what? Even though the match was okay, the real pop went after the match. Juan, go ahead and show them.
Oh, God.
Because while Tyra May Steele may have been able to rebound with a victory, she got her ass kicked by Team Canada again.
No!
I know.
The nerve! And then they draped the Canadian flag on her as they saluted. You dastardly heels.
And
you insane, insidious, duplicitous, scurrilous, foolish, rude little heels. You bad, mean peoples. Although, I gotta say, Chelsea Green's thigh-high boots of doom are serving some serious shit here.
And her Toronto Raptors jersey.
Other than that, yeah, no, you dirty heels, the monsters, the fiends, the scallywags, the scoundrels, the nerve of them.
I know that they're trying to get over Tyra May Steele and Tavion Heights, but I'm sorry, this act here with Ethan Page and Chelsea is winning.
Like, yeah, it's winning because they've got the Riz. They have the charisma.
They got the Riz, they got the charisma, which is obviously something that's going to take Tavion and Tyra May Steele a while to develop. But they'll get there. They'll get there.
Yeah, like it's a matter of them developing not just the shit in the ring. They've got to develop personalities more than just Team America. Fuck yeah, please. Like I want to see Tyra May Steele be more than just Team America. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and also come up with something more credible to say rather than bragging about winning an Olympic gold medal.
Like we know you're an Olympian. We know you're a golden Olympian. We get that. That is awesome. That is fantastic. No one will ever take that away from you. Don't make it your whole thing. We had one. He was 25 years ago. We're not ready for another one yet. I'm sorry. It's not you. It's us.
Exactly. Now, let's get over to the main event because we finish off this week's NXT with some incredible 6-women tag team action.
Let me see. Mr. Quake was saying Tavion Heights is better than Gable Steveson. Dude, Ava is better than Gable Steveson.
Ha! And it is the Fatal Influence being commanded by the NXT Women's Champion, JC Jane, going up against that is cool. Sorry, I got distracted. They're going up against the team of Lola Vice, the Champ, Sol Ruka, and Zarya.
Wait, hold on. What is what's Sol Ruka champion?
She is the NXT Women's North American Champion, and she's currently the WWE Women's Speed Champion, which they have now incorporated into NXT. WWE Speed show on Twitter has folded, and the titles are now NXT exclusive.
Cool. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
No, sorry, but that was a silly idea to do it on Twitter.
Yeah, they had a good match concept.
Also, one question.
What's up?
Why is Sol Ruka a champ, but JC Jane isn't?
Because JC Jane lost the TNA Knockouts World Title at WWE Heatwave to Ash by Elegance, a.k.a. Dana Brooke. In a triple threat match, also featuring Masha Slamovich. Hey, at least she didn't get pinned. Masha Slamovich got pinned.
Wait, Masha took the L for this?
Yes.
Oh, man. Okay, no. Okay, Masha needs to get that back. and JC, like, I guess they fucking protected JC Jane by not having her be the one to take the loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess whatever.
Got to see the TNA partnership is working great.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about this 6-women tag match because this was pretty fun. Juan, I hate to disappoint you, but this time, what's her face? Jasmine Nix didn't wear anything to break the internet.
No, but we do have Lola Vice breaking the internet plenty right here.
Oh yeah, Lola Vice has been on a roll. She won her #1 contenders triple threat match at Heatwave, and she's been competing outside of WWE over in Lucha Libre AAA, mostly tag teaming with Mr. Iguana.
Okay, Jose, we get it. It's an iguana.
He has an iguana.
You can stop. No.
It's a lizard. It's an iguana.
Please. Just don't. Just don't.
Fine.
Just no.
Lizard hater.
Just no. Just no, Jose.
All right.
We beat the lizards when the asteroid hit. We beat them. All right?
And now, please, next thing you're going to tell me is that they opened a parallel dimension to the Super Mario Brothers world.
I can neither confirm nor deny that, and I shall refuse any further questioning along that line of topic.
All right, let's get back to the main event. So, yeah,
this photo. I mean, Lola Vice. She's oh my god.
Lola Vice is doing incredible in her tag team, along with the babyfaces Sol Ruka and Zarya. And we got a cool spot right here where Sol Ruka did the surfboard wave. She grabs Jasmine Nix and she plants her right in the middle turnbuckle, as you can see right here, and she rides the wave, man. She rides the wave, bruh.
Oh my god.
And it looks cool.
Oh my god. Poor Jasmine Nix. Why is she eating shit for her team? God dang it. She's the only one who's getting her ass whipped here.
She's trying. She is trying. And then let's go ahead and continue, because when we get back from commercial break, during this match, they were observed by one of the participants who was in the women's WWE Speed Tournament, Lainey Reed, who's watching from the crow's nest. So that's a thing. That was very rare. She's a participant, but yeah, no, that's it. She's just observing the competition because Sol Ruka, the champ, is unfortunately getting her ass handed to her by the Fatal Influence when they return from commercial break.
Shit.
Yeah. Lainey Reed is trying to scope out the Speed Champion because she's looking to win this tournament and claim that prize. Yep, and as the punishment continues, Jasmine Nix locks in that incredible Muda lock-looking submission hold.
Ah, okay, now I recognize it.
Yeah, it's not exactly a Muda lock because, you gotta lock the legs in from behind, but what do I know? She locks in the submission hold. Sol Ruka is having a hard time. She's trying to battle out of this 3-on-1 assault, and then she eventually gets the hot tag onto Zarya. And then between Zarya and Sol Ruka, they did some incredible tag team work. Zarya elevated Sol Ruka in the air, and Sol Ruka dropped right onto Jasmine Nix. As you can see right here, Jasmine was able to kick out after 2, and the match continues.
Ow, fucking seriously? She just hit a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Yes, she did.
I mean, like you'd think the first motherfucker would stay down. Apparently not. Jasmine Nix took exception to that.
Oh, and it gets better for the babyfaces because Lola Vice gets a tag and she lays in a series of spinning roundhouse kicks on both women on opposite ends on JC Jane and Jasmine Nix, and she does her running Latina hip attack on both of them back to back.
Can we just take a short?
Oh, for goodness sake, Quad, come on!
Just a smidge of a second.
Okay, you're being ridiculous. Is he being ridiculous?
Just a small moment over here, just to acknowledge and appreciate right here.
Oh, come on. Are you?
I mean, you've got K-Storm over here panting like a dog, like crazy.
Oh, shut up! Yes, I know she's hot.
That would be K-Storm howling like a wolf.
Yeah, not gonna lie. Lola Vice has got it going for days.
For days! God damn!
But unfortunately, things have gotten worse for the Fatal Influence. JC Jane was pulled out of the ring and she got hit by a spear from Zarya. And in the final moments of the match, Sol Ruka hits the Soul Snatcher onto Fallon Henley. And Lola Vice hits the spinning backface onto Jasmine Nix to pin and win for her team. Your winners, Zarya, the champ, Sol Ruka, and Lola Vice.
So you can see Sol Ruka and Lola Vice celebrating with a little bit of hip action over here. Zarya's on the corner watching.
You asshole!
I am attracted to women, can you tell?
We all are attracted to women!
Well, not everyone is. But it's just like, have I mentioned lately that I find these women to be obscenely beautiful and that it is very, very attractive? Come on, Juan, do your thing. What thing? I've been doing my thing here, Mr. Quake. Black Widow likes to pose why her sister calls her a poser, saying Mr. Matthew Coburn over here. Like, that wasn't really her posing. That, like, when we got that shot of Lola Vice, that was her mid-dance.
Oh, no, I think they're talking about that one scene in the Black Widow movie where Yelena calls out...
I know that. No, he's talking about that because Haley Ray Stout brought up, oh, shit, that Sol Ruka was dabbing on them by posing in the middle of it. Sweet mother of Sri Vishnu, that's gotta hurt. Oh, yeah. And she also has a parallel of the Mario movie. Yes, the live-action Super Mario Brothers movie. The premise was that the meteor that hit the Earth and wiped out the dinosaurs actually transposed them into a parallel dimension that's subterranean to the Earth, and that's where the weird Dennis Hopper King Koopa came from.
Oh, that movie's still great. I don't care what people say.
I don't give a damn. That movie's fucking fun.
All right. Now, before we get into this week's edition of AEW Dynamite, me and Juan, we're going to talk about the main event of this year's co-hosted pay-per-view event, The Forbidden Door, hosted by All Elite Wrestling and New Japan Pro Wrestling at the O2 Arena in London, England. Sorry, Tony Khan, you didn't sell that many people, and not many people are coming to the Wembley, so we're going to demote you to the O2. No, but listen, the O2 Arena is great. Listen. But it's okay. The O2 Arena is great. WWE hosted there before. And the main event for this year's Forbidden Door pay-per-view event was, I kid you not, a car crash of insanity. It is a 10-man tag team, lights out steel cage match. The team of the Death Riders, represented by Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, teaming up with Gabe Kidd from the Bullet Club War Dogs, and Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Young Bucks, going up against...
Are you sure that?
I mean, Slick Nick and whatever the fuck the other guy's called.
No, that's Rod and Todd, Jose.
Ha! Rod and Todd.
Yeah, no, that's Rod and Todd Flanders.
Ha! Against the team of Darby Allin, Will Ospreay, the Hiroshi Tanahashi, New Japan Pro Wrestling legend, the Ace, Kota Ibushi, the Golden Star, and Kenny Omega, the best bout machine.
You can tell here in the freaking in the title card, you actually have what's his face, Kota Ibushi and Kenny Omega built together as their former tag team, the Golden Lovers.
Yes, that's right. Now, since the match was announced, there were some trepidations and /concerns about how they were going to do it. How are you going to fit 10 guys inside a closed steel cage structure? This is the type of maximum capacity that you would need for a blood and guts match.
Yeah, no, that's too many people in a single ring here without it being a goddamn mess.
However, AEW was able to figure that out. What they did was they brought in a bigger steel cage surrounding that they set up on the floor, kind of like Hell in a Cell style, except that there's no roof.
Okay, so it's an open roof Hell in a Cell.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, I do need to apologize ahead of time. I was only able to grab a limited number of photos from this match, so you're just going to have to go along with it as I talk about this match. So, I will do the best I can because I did see the highlight video and damn, it was insane. Some incredible there's of course no tags, of course, no disqualification, anything goes. Weapons are legal, and I do mean weapons.
Oh my god. So, not only is this a 10-man lights out steel cage match, with the lights out part meaning that it's a non-sanctioned match.
Yep, meaning AEW and New Japan Pro Wrestling will not be held liable for anything that happens in the ring, whether it's somebody getting hurt or Darby Allin.
Yeah, we don't want Darby Allin happening to anyone in the ring.
All right.
So it's a lights out steel cage 10-man match, and you have weapons.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could just grab him from under the ring because you don't have to worry about leaving the cage.
So there's no disqualification.
Anything goes. Oh god.
Lazy booking.
I walked into that.
Yeah, you freaking crip walked up into that shit.
I crip walked into that
shit. You must have ran that into that shit.
Oh my god.
Here we go.
All right, so these two guys start brawling out after they. I mean, no, these two teams start brawling after they made their awesome entrances. And, of course, Matt and Nick Jackson gets shorted in their entrance, being called Slick Nick. And I forgot what the other caption is from Matt, but it was funny as hell. And then during this brawl, give me just a second here, because I actually am looking at a text here from one of my yeah.
Oh, God.
No, you're fine.
Your friends is texting you in the middle of the show.
I know.
Really unprofessional, Jose.
Oh, stop it! You get away with unprofessional shit.
That's because
hypocrite.
That's because I'm not a professional. I just have standards.
We literally get paid on YouTube.
So what?
That makes us professionals.
No, it doesn't.
All right. So anyway, the Death Riders of of Jon Moxley and Claudio Castagnoli, they start things off and they brawl with Darby Allin in the middle of the ring while the other guys are at ringside. It's a 2-on-1 situation, but Darby Allin was able to fight back. And then we turn our attentions over to the Young Bucks, who at this point were able to bring back Kenny Omega into the ring. And one of the Bucks brings out a bag, and it's supposed to have thumbtacks in it, but lo and behold, he pours it out. And it's not Legos, it's not cell phones, it's motherfucking gummy bears.
What?
Gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. These are the gummy bears.
What the fuck? Did they get dunked on again?
Ah, yes, they did.
Okay, remind me. Who exactly are the ones who are fucking with the Young Bucks? That hasn't been said at all, has it?
Nope, it's just random staff members from AEW backstage.
Okay, all we know is literally just random AEW staff. Oh, hey, these guys aren't can't exercise power as executive vice presidents anymore. They can't bully us anymore. Let's just fuck with them.
Pretty much.
So this is just nebulously like the tech crew, like Bob, the radar technician, whatever the fuck.
Exactly.
Okay, that might be funnier if they could actually explain that little bit in this storyline involving the young fucks. But truthfully, yeah, having your thumbtacks replaced with gummy bears is fucking hysterical. I'm honestly shocked that they didn't like grab a handful, like freaking throw one of the fucking like still has it stuck in his hand, like just fucking eats it.
Yep. And Matt, speaking of eating it, Matt Jackson gets planted face first onto the gummy bears, and then as we continue with the match, both the Bucks grab the ladder, and Will Ospreay, channeling the inner power of gummy berry juice, was able to duck the ladder spot from the Bucks and hit a drop kick while the Bucks were holding the ladders, knocking both the Bucks down.
Ha
ha. And
so Matt Jackson face planted into the pile of gummy bears.
And then Will Ospreay added more punishment to the Bucks by drop kicking them while they were holding the ladder.
No. I was saying, like, what did Matt Jackson try to stagger back up and he had a mouthful of gummy bears or blah blah blah?
Yeah.
ha.
That was funny.
Okay, yeah, fuck him.
And continuing this crazy ass action, Will Ospreay climbs over to the top of one of the panels of the steel cage and lays out all the bad guys, the entire bad guy team, with a devastating moonsault, wiping everyone out. The fans of the O2 Arena are loving it. Everyone is getting their shit in. It is insane. Oh yes. Before we get I
clicked the wrong one. Sorry.
No, it's okay. And of course, in another instance of Jon Moxley playing with his food, Jon Moxley grabs a fork and he starts jabbing into Darby Allin's ear and causing him to bleed while he's duct taped onto the chair.
Okay, so Claudio and Moxley got a hold of some duct tape. They fucking taped Darby Allin into a chair.
Yeah.
And so Moxley then just grabbed a fucking fork and started forking him in the ear.
It's as if Moxley woke up one day and he decided that he's going to be Abdullah the Butcher.
Oh my god, no, don't be Abdullah. Oh my fucking god. No! Why? No, Jesus, God in heaven. No. Okay. I'm actually trying not to, lose my cool too soon. If there's going to be a hot tag moment, I don't want to blow it on something that might be even dumber than this. But what the fuck, man?
Like I said,
Why does it have to be the fork? I'm over here okay, is it only a fork because he can't get away with pulling a New Jack and just stabbing the guy with a knife?
Well, obviously no.
Are you sure about that? Because Moxley seems like the kind of motherfucker that Tony Khan has given way too much free reign with what he could fucking do to people in the ring. So, stabbing motherfuckers with a knife doesn't seem like that far out of the realm of possibility when you're dealing with Moxley.
Yeah, but he prefers the fork.
Oh,
hey man, dude, you eat your food with your fork. Come on, man.
Fuck's sake.
It's just proper etiquette.
For fork's sake.
For fork's sake. But Darby Allin thankfully was able to fight back thanks to some reinforcements from the babyfaces to fight off against the Death Riders. But then Gabe Kidd, the Bullet Club war dog, turns his attention to Darby Allin. Both these two men are start brawling at the top of the steel cage structure, with Gabe Kidd locking in the sleeper hold on Darby Allin, and they both fall off the top of the cage onto a pair of stacked tables, not sponsored by Slim Jim.
That's your only saving fucking grace.
Oh, well, we got sponsorship. We got all this cool stuff. What do you have? I mean, we just wrestle.
Okay, but what else do you have?
Well, we wrestle.
Okay, so do we. But we wrestle more. And we wrestle bigger. And we get paid more. And more people see us.
No, but seriously, that fucking spot right there is...
Stab people with a fork. Shut up, Moxley. You're not helping.
Yeah, no. Ow! Like, holy fucking shit. Darby Allin got shit... Both these guys got shit canned from this spot. It's crazy.
Okay, it's actually two sets of two tables stacked like that. So it's a total of 4 tables. Okay, that makes it a little less horrible. Only because of the added surface area that helps break the fall.
Yes.
So, okay, a little less horrible.
A little less horrible, and in the final seconds of the match, Will Ospreay was able to join forces with Kenny Omega, and he hits his finishing move, the Hidden Blade, and to pin and win for his team. Your winners!
Oh Jesus fucking Christ! Jesus! Oh my God, that is a gigantic fucking graphic.
I got it straight from Twitter.
Oh my God!
Don't blame me. Blame AEW.
I always blame AEW. It's in their contract. I'm legally obligated to blame AEW.
He's legally obligated.
It's seriously taking me a hot... No, don't flip it. What the fuck?
Give us a second, folks.
It's really big graphic, and I'm shrinking it down in real time here.
There we go. Your winners. Darby Allin, Will Ospreay, Hiroshi Tanahashi, Kota Ibushi, and Kenny Omega.
Oh, what? They're not Golden Lovers anymore by the end of the match?
Well, I mean, they are.
Then why did they split up the names? Why did they split up the Golden Lovers again?
That's what you're worried about? You're not worried about what happened after?
Too soon! We just got them back! Okay, I'm over it.
Juan, do you need some gummy bears?
I need a lot of gummy.
Unfortunately, the babyfaces didn't celebrate too long as the Death Riders stormed their way back inside, locking the cage door, locking out the babyfaces, and they proceeded to injure and Pillmanize Will Ospreay in the middle of the ring. The show closes off with medical officials carting Will Ospreay out of there and loading him in the back of an ambulance.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, it is true that Will Ospreay is wrestling injured, like he is wrestling with some type of neck injury.
So they write him off by giving him by Pillmanizing?
Yes.
No. If look, he legitimately has neck issues that he's supposed to be healing. Yes.
Yes.
Even if done 100% correctly, the Pillmanizer spot with a steel chair slammed into your neck is still fucking too fucking risky. Fucking. I don't care how hardcore you are. I don't care how badass you are. No, if you're gonna write me off it's something that's a little bit more fucking sensitive to my desire to live.
A little more safer?
Just a tiny bit safer, for fuck's sake. Do it to his legs. Fucking Pillmanize his legs. Like, the hidden blade, the aerial assassin. The motherfucker is a high flyer. You take away a high flyer's legs and you make him vulnerable and shit.
Yeah, but
I thought that the Death Riders were supposed to be smart or whatever. Oh wait, they're led by Moxley, so no.
Oh God,
it's never gonna happen.
Well, it doesn't help that Will Ospreay did announce a couple of weeks ago on Dynamite that he is technically injured, and he did suffer. I believe it was a herniated discs.
That's not the point.
Well, no, but it makes sense storyline wise. He wove it into the storyline, and it makes sense for the Death Riders, of course, to target Will Ospreay's neck.
Oh Jesus God!
To write him off. So from a storyline standpoint, this works. I know. It's you don't like seeing it the way they did it, but it is what it is. And best of luck to Will Ospreay. We do wish him a full speedy recovery.
Fucking sure. Whatever. You know, these idiot boys aren't gonna listen to reason anyway. Why should I fucking bother?
Yeah, I know.
These children are never gonna listen. They never listen to the elders who are trying to teach them what's best for them. Or at least they're trying to look out for them. Don't want to see them get hurt or nothing.
Hey, Wancho, remember when we talked about how last year how NXT hosted a really cool, awesome event over at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
And it was really cool. We saw some ECW throwbacks like Rhino and Rob Van Dam. Javon Evans was paying homage to New Jack. And the Dudley Boys.
Okay.
Now, what if I told you that AEW is going to try to do the same thing, but not as good?
I'd say I totally expect this, but I guess that's where we're fucking going.
Yep. This week, it's AEW Dynamite's turn to head over to the stomping grounds of Extreme Championship Wrestling as they host their show at the 2300 Arena in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Hit the fuse, hit the boom, Dynamite!
Yeah! Here we go. And we open up this week's edition of AEW Dynamite with a promo segment from FTR and their manager, Stokely Hathaway.
Why?
Because they're addressing their shenanigans, and I say it in quotations, about what happened during their tag match, during the Triple Threat Tag Team match against Brodito and the Hurt Business for the AEW World Tag Team titles. They brought in the referee who was in charge of the match. Paul Turner. They brought in Paul Turner, and they protested that they were screwed over by the referee. The fans were booing them vociferously, and FTR were trying to pressure the referee to reverse the decision, but the referee was having none of that shit. He says the decision is final, and then FTR and Stokely were close to coming to blows with the referee. They're about to beat the shit out of him until, lo and behold, we get two guardian angels to save the referee. Two former world champions from WWE, the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland and Father of the Year Christian Cage.
I mean, Christian was an ECW champion, wasn't he?
He was also World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah. EC Dub?
So here's what's up.
No.
So Christian got on the mic
Alright,
first.
fine.
Yeah, no. So Christian got on the mic first, and he told them that they are done handling their business with Christian's disowned children, and now they're going to settle their business with FTR. And then Christian's about to pull another line, saying like, "And I know that Cash Wheeler, you have a father." And I was like, "No, what are you doing? Don't do that."
No.
But then the fans were cheering for it, and I'm like, "Oh wow, you guys are real sickos." Okay, go ahead. And then Christian just said, "Well, that bitch is dead." And then FTR got pissed off about it, and they set up a tag match between FTR versus Edge and Christian at All Out.
Oh my god, his father is dead. Like, I'm sorry.
He hasn't done that in a long time.
You fucking seriously?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that. He couldn't come up with anything else. Are you fucking serious? Like, I give up. I give up.
The fans were still cheering for it.
You freaking idiots! This is why you're children, because you're dumb. You don't know what you want.
If only we could speak to their fathers, Juan, to try and educate them.
Educate them?
Ha!
Edge was a heel in ECW in 2006 and 7, says Mr. Quake.
Oh yeah, but he was there for a few minutes, and they were feuding. They were bringing their feud with John Cena with them.
Oh yeah, and wasn't this also about the time he was buddies with Mick Foley and he made Mick Foley heel?
Yes.
Oh yeah, and he was with Lita, and Lita was being a hoe or whatever the fuck it was.
Yes. Oh yes.
Okay.
Right on all accounts.
Okay, so I guess they both count. EC Dub.
Yeah, it is what it is. So we get FTR versus Edge and Christian at All Out. So that's gonna be fun.
Yay!
And now,
I'm not. It's like you were fine. You were fine just coming in and being badass. You didn't need to do the father gag again.
the father gag, but the father gag is funny.
Jesus Christ.
Like, yeah, it's from a bad guy, and he's an asshole, but that's the point.
No, I mean, it's played out for a minute here, man. He's not a father. He's not a patriarch anymore. His bastard sons and his floozy wife and his pet dinosaur, they fucking left him.
Yeah, no, that is true, but, you know, I mean, if it's funny, like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, that kind of deal.
Well, this thing is very broke. It requires serious fucking fixing.
Well,
For God's sake.
here's something that doesn't require fixing: an awesome eight-man tag team match. Holla, 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 holla.
Holla, 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 holla.
As the team of the newly crowned AEW World Tag Team Champions, Brody King, and now the champ, man, I'm saying that a lot here, Bandito, form alliance with Jet Speed, Speedball Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight versus the Don Callis family, represented by the champ, Kazuchika Okada.
No, that's all still supposed to be one belt.
I know, I'm being ridiculous.
And no, the Tony Khan's being fucking ridiculous. Retire those two fucking things. Get rid of that Continental thing. Get rid of that fucking other one. Like, come on.
Hechicero, the Alchemist Hechicero, the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita, and the Walking Weapon Josh Alexander.
Who's that?
Exactly.
No, I'm sorry. They have devalued the ever-living fuck out of Josh Alexander. I'm fucking disappointed, man. Let me see. Sleeper Eye Wolf is sad, says Mr. Quake. Let's see. Bruh, hot tag baby. No, not yet. I don't think I can do it like that. Hardcore Revival, good times. All right, yeah. Jose, please continue.
All right, so in this tag match, they were telling a little bit of a story with the Don Callis family. There's a little bit of a dissension going on. They're teasing a dissension. Konosuke Takeshita doesn't take kindly to the newest members of the family, Kazuchika Okada, and the returning Wardlow. Oh yeah, by the way, Wardlow's back, and they threw him in another faction. And Lord knows they've dropped the ball with him too many times. But anyway, so despite the trepidations from Kazuchika Okada, they did try to make it work. They did show a united front against the babyfaces. Brody King, of course, showing off an incredible power and strength, knocking down Okada and Takeshita. Well, and also doing some, and we also get some high flying action over by Jet Speed and Bandito as they hit simultaneous moonsaults to the Don Callis family at ringside.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. You'll love to see it. The fans of 2300 Arena are definitely eating well with this 8-man tag.
Nice.
Yep. And we continue the action in the middle of the ring. Mike Bailey fights off against 2 members of the Don Callis family. And speaking of Wardlow, the failed TNT champion, he's at ringside, cause bodyguard.
Oh my god, please.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's...
I'm asking nicely. He deserves better than this shit. Come on.
I know. Now, Mike Bailey got whipped against the ropes, and Takeshita catched him with a powerbomb, and then Kevin Knight tries to jump in and hits an incredible jumping DDT in the middle of the ring, and then he tries to go again, but Takeshita hits him with a flapjack. Kazuchika Okada then grabs Bandito, and Bandito lifts him up and hits an incredible vertical suplex.
Fucking seriously?
Yes!
Bandito hits it?
Bandito, it's Kazuchika Okada, he's a tall dude!
Shit.
Yeah, man!
Shit.
Shit indeed! Then Hechicero, the Alchemist, gets into the ring, and then he hits Bandito with a spinning tornado backbreaker in the middle, and then we get the Battle of the Heavies, Brody King and Hechicero, and it was fun, it was great. And then in the final seconds of the match, Mike Bailey tries to go for a roll-up on Josh Alexander, and then Kevin Knight goes in for the assist and knocks out Okada, and Josh Alexander rolls up Mike Bailey to pin and win. Your winners, the Don Callis family. Don't worry, guys. Everything is all right in the world. There's no dissension. Everyone's special. Right, Takeshita? Right? Yeah, right. Okay.
Yeah, I don't fucking think so. Let me see. Haley Ray Stout. I had to yell, I had to tell your mom, got a Cody Rhodes lemonade. Ha. Matthew Coburn. Tim Burton, Pee-wee's Big Adventure. We don't take kindly to strangers around here. Pee-wee.
Man, Pee-wee Herman's a great character. I miss him.
Yeah.
I miss the character Pee-wee.
Yeah, no, what's his face? Paul Rubens, he's a complicated guy.
Yes, he is. But he did play the spleen in Mystery Men.
Yes, he did.
Now, man, where's Vicente Guerrero? He's usually here around this time.
Yeah, like we feel the absence of our homies up in this house. It doesn't mean we don't appreciate every single one of y'all here tonight. We're just saying, like, we know there's always that one homie that we can almost certainly count on.
And speaking of that one homie, even though we don't necessarily like him, but we do have to put respect to his name, we hear from the AEW World Champion Hangman Adam Page in a talk segment. Hangman Adam Page first addressed of what happened to Will Ospreay at Forbidden Door, and he also wishes him well in a speedy recovery, and he hopes that when he comes back and when he's fully healed, that he comes after Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World Title. And when that happens, the Hangman will be waiting.
Hey, nice, good on you.
Yep, the fans love it, and then and he continues, and then his promo was interrupted by, of course, Don Callis, and Callis.
People just got this thing going. What did this take place before or after that 8-man tag?
After the 8-man tag, Don Callis gets on the mic.
What is he just crowing like, ha ha?
He crows about how awesome his family is, and he says that he pretty much has half of the AEW roster signed up, which is a hilarious exaggeration.
Yeah, there's like, dude, you've got like 4 guys. That's not half a roster.
Yeah, no.
Even for AEW. No, actually, no, especially for AEW.
How many members are in the Don Callis family? Google will answer for me.
10.
Bullshit. No. Hang on. Come on, Wikipedia. Don't lowball me on this. Members. Here we go. Members. Let's see here. There's Don Callis, 1. Takeshita, 2. Fletcher, 3. Trent Beretta, 4. Lance Archer, 5. Brian Cage, 6. Mark Davis, 7. Josh Alexander, 8. Rocky Romero, 9. Hechicero, 10. Kazuchika Okada, 11. And Wardlow, 12. Wow, we got ourselves a dirty dozen.
Actually, no, we don't, because Don Callis is a competitor.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Ha ha.
Damn. All right. So
I knew you were going to count that wrong.
And he says that any of the members of the Don Callis family is looking to get their hands on Hangman Adam Page, and so he sends out other members of the Don Callis family. He sends out Rocky Romero, Lance Archer, and Josh Alexander to jump Hangman Adam Page. But then Hangman was saved by Jet Speed, Mike Bailey, and Kevin Knight, and then they were all saved by Kenny Omega. The babyfaces cleaned house of the Don Callis family, and the whole segment ends with Kenny Omega staring back at Hangman Adam Page. These two men who were former tag team together, who were former tag team champions, and they might be teasing Kenny Omega as the next opponent for Hangman Adam Page for the AEW World title.
Uh-oh, Kenny's looking for some new gold.
Yes, he is.
Goddamn.
That being said, please, no more new members of the Don Callis family, dude. Close up. Be
No,
like, okay, we're
he's
full.
a hoe. He is a skank for attention. No, you gotta understand that's not gonna happen here. It's just not. It's just
Sheesh,
not.
man. Hang on a minute. Like, let me see how many members were in the Bobby Heenan family. This is overkill.
Bobby Heenan. Let's see here.
The Heenan family. There we go. Here we go. The Heenan family. Let me look at the members here. Members. All right. So we got. Oh wow. Oh. Never mind. Bobby Heenan has a lot of members from AWA, NWA Georgia, WWA, and WWE. Okay.
Holy shit!
Okay. Never mind. We got no room to talk.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah. Fucking. No.
Okay. No, but that's even worse. Don Callis is trying to be the next Bobby Heenan.
Oh my glob.
My God,
Okay.
man, this is an idea from all the way back in the days. Jesus.
So he had 10 in 8. No, yes, he had 10 in AWA. He had, 8 in NWA Georgia, 5 in WWA, and per the WWE Encyclopedia, in WWE he had, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21.
Don.
Fucking hell.
Don, you're not Bobby Heenan.
Yeah, no, you're a Carney Hick.
God almighty. So many. Oh my God, it's overbloated.
I have no fucking words.
I mean, great. Okay, but overall, great promo from Hangman. I would have done without Don Callis, but at least we got, the baby faces running off the bad guy, so that's fun to watch. Yeah. All right, now let's take it down a notch because I'm going to share my really bad match of the night, and this one is a tag match.
Holla holla?
Yes, it is a women's tag match because now we're rotating the carousel of the women's division as the team of Megan Bain, the Megasis, and
Still going with that nickname?
and Penelope Ford to go up against the team of Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander.
Okay, the only thing I know right now is that Harley Cameron was making some sort of joke at Chris Statlander's expense, calling her flat-chested or something.
That's stupid.
No, she's like, wasn't there a freaking thing that there was like a cash prize or something that Harley Cameron and Chris Statlander won recently?
Oh yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, no, oh yeah, that's another thing. AEW is booking matches, and whoever wins gets cash prizes.
And apparently, Harley Cameron said, "I know exactly where you could put 2 big parts of your half of the prize. You're going immediately towards grabby hands at Chris Statlander's chest."
Yeah, sure.
I'm like, really? Classy, Harley.
I mean,
Remember the grabby hands. They'll be back later.
duh. Now, the reason why she's wearing a mask is, of course, she is returning from injury because she had a broken nose at the hands of Megan Bain and Penelope Ford some time ago. She's still sporting the mask because, well, it looks cute on her.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, seriously, what?
Yeah, no. And where has Megan Bain been this whole time? Well, she's been wrestling on Collision, the B show.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no. I'm not even going to waste my time. I'm not going to even waste too much time with this tag match because On one team, you have Megan Bayne, who they built up as this undefeated monster, and since losing to Toni Storm, they've relegated her to Collision. And then on the other team, you've got Chris Statlander, who, I'm sorry, I have lost all faith in her because they tried to build her as a megastar, but between injuries and just really bad storyline decisions, I'm
painful, man.
I don't know what to get from Chris Statlander at this point, other than she's a giant super women wrestler, and that's it.
She's a superwoman, but she's got so much fucking potential. And Harley Cameron, she's creative as fuck, man. These women deserve better than Collision. Fuck, man.
Yeah, they do. Unfortunately,
Tell me that we actually get something going on here in this match.
Yeah, well, like I said, the match was short, and it ends with Chris Statlander getting the submission win for her team, locking in her Koji clutch onto Penelope Ford. And then after the match, there was a post-match fight with the heels, but then Willow Nightingale shows up to save Chris Statlander because we got to drag that piece of story this long.
Wow.
And I'm sorry, at this point, I've lost faith. I've lost interest in Chris Statlander. Like,
dude. No, don't be like that.
Sorry, but that UFO has sailed, my friend, to another galaxy. Yeah, remember remember her alien gimmick and how that went nowhere?
That was cute and stupid. I liked it.
Yeah, remember how they tried to put her with the best friends? Remember how she defeated Jade Cargill? And that TBS title went nowhere?
But
Actually, no. I forgot. It did go somewhere. It went to Mercedes Moné. Yeah, that picture's already aging poorly.
No, this is not aging at all. It's exactly the same age it's always been.
All right. Well, now let's get over to this ridiculous self-grandizing segment over here. It's a celebration, bitches! That's right, we're celebrating 9 belts Mercedes Moné. That's right, because she... Yep, she won her 9th championship. I'm not even going to bother identifying and counting all the other titles. There's a huge table, a banquet table laid out with all of her titles, and Renee Paquette is hosting the celebration for her, and Mercedes Moné has got a little bit of the bubbly along with her, and Renee, and at first Renee congratulated her for winning the championships, and she's loving it. And then Renee got under Mercedes' skin just a little bit by mentioning Alex Windsor and how close she was.
Alex Windsor, get her freaking crazified.
Yeah, and how close Alex Windsor was to dethroning Mercedes Moné at Forbidden Door. And Mercedes didn't take kindly to that, so she shooed off Renee Paquette, and she decided to end the rest of her segment with just her dancing with her titles and her bubbly, and that's where we end the segment. Hell, like, she's trying to go the Ultimo Dragon route. Ultimo Dragon won 10 titles in his wrestling career, and he held 10 belts. In fact, you don't take my word for it. Look at her tweet.
Going to snatch y'all's titles. Saying, like, this is from Mercedes money.
Yeah! She said that! Because she's trying to be the next Ultimo Dragon.
This fucking hurts, man.
I mean...
This hurts me right here.
It's a historical challenge to go for!
Yeah, and if I were to take a dump off the edge of the Empire State Building, and if we measure how fast it hurls down to the ground, and if it's possible for it to actually hit with terminal velocity and actually take somebody's cave in their fucking skull, that would be historical too!
Juan, please don't do that.
That wouldn't be a good idea! No, wouldn't!
Okay.
Dave!
Can you please tell us why in 2025 it wouldn't be a good idea to recreate the whole 10 belts thing that Ultimo Dragon popularized in the 90s?
Would you like to know why?
Please.
Simple. Very, very, very simple. It's not the action. It's the person they have the action with. Mercedes money. She has No, fuck you. No. Fuck you. This is what you asked for. This is what you fucking... No.
Ah! That hurts!
Yeah, it's supposed to hurt. It's a ass whipping. Get your hot tag.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go get some water.
Yeah. Let me take your stupid ass cushion away here. We gotta close my own graphics over here because you can't handle it. Hi there, folks. Juan Arouse here, one of the heads of the Reigns vlog, the tech guru of the team, host of the Black Files, and Jose's tag team partner on Wrestle Rewind. So, as I was trying to explain to Jose, my beef isn't with wanting to create... Yeah, get your bitch ass over there, bitch ass. I took your ass cushion over there, too. Ass. Ass!
Keep going.
Okay, so... As I was trying to tell Jose, my beef isn't necessarily with wanting to have someone be this ultimate belt collector. We already had that with Kenny Omega. And when Mercedes Money was starting, it felt like a bigger deal. The problem is, none of these championships are being elevated to the degree that they should be. Primarily because you're not featuring the defending champions on this AEW programming. You're not featuring these women that Mercedes Money is supposedly defeating. We have to watch it on a fucking YouTube video with like 19 different captions on the shit to find half of them. If this was actually... meant to be fucking, if this was actually meant to be fucking elevating these other promotions by having her be a banner attraction for them and having her be a champ for them, then why not coexist and exchange the fucking favor by also having the current champion that she's going to take the belt from and feature them in AEW programming? Now a lot of the motherfuckers like to say like, oh, WWE buries their talent and they're burying TNA. They bury promotions all the time. They just want for like, you've got one bitch over here with 10 belts, 9 belts, about to be 10. She's got 8 other fucking promotions that she is representing as their champion, and not once on any of the programming here, except for when it's dealing with trying to, either Mercedes Money trying to get a hold of the AEW Women's World title, or someone trying to get a hold of her AEW TBS title. We're not seeing anyone that's supposedly profiting from the opportunity of seeing Mercedes Money go up against them. Even if she puts on the most spectacular fucking match where she's actually fighting from underneath, where she's actually fighting and struggling, because even though she's supposedly this magnificent champion, you still need her to show that she's fighting for this, or that she's struggling for this. And all the fucking highlight clips and all the fucking videos that I've seen of Mercedes going into these matches, she goes in and beats them clean. How is that helping any fucking buddy? Jose?
It's not helping anyone.
Welcome to the fucking conversation. This is exactly what I'm trying to say here. Why are we doing it this way? I'll tell you why. EGO. That's all it is. Egoismo. Egotism. Pure, unadulterated self-absorption. She wouldn't show up and start taking Tony Khan's money until he hired her writer for her. Until she had a fucking writer come in under his, going under his fucking payroll to specifically book her material only. Because tell me, has that writer, has she done anyone else's stuff? Do we know if she's produced anyone else's stuff?
Not that I know of.
And I don't like making these kind of assumptions, but until I am proven incorrect with actionable, verifiable data to the contrary, I have to go by my assumption. And my assumption is Mercedes Money's a fucking asshole. Is she so wounded by the fact that when she left WWE and when she thought that she could threaten them by leaving with the women's tag team championship along with Naomi at that time, and they didn't give a shit? Is she so wounded from that she needs to fill that ego in her heart by having Tony Khan bankroll her going through 8 other fucking promotions to win 8 other fucking professional wrestling championships? And, of course, allowing her to have his TBS championship. Does she bat her eyes at him really, really well? Does she know exactly how to set off the little hairs on the end of the pinna of his ear to make him feel all willy-nillys and make him putty in her fucking hands? Is there some other voodoo shit that I don't know about? Certainly ain't got anything to do with familiar relations, I'll tell you that. All the musical talent went straight to her cousin Snoop Dogg, which she will make sure that you are reminded of at length to anyone she manages to fucking corner. The point is, Mercedes Monet Pedrano, I swear to fucking God, find something else in life. It was fine when you were doing some stunt acting. It was fine when you tried to do a tornado DDT to Boba Fett for him to beat you in a stalemate with flamethrowers. That was fine. You could have just kept on with that. And no one would have thought the less of you. No one. But this shit is egotism. It's not professional wrestling booking. It is egotism. And that shit is going to spell disaster for her when she crosses the wrong fucking person. I don't know if there's any other woman in that fucking locker room in AEW with enough self-respect and enough stickler fortitude of her own to be able to do something like that without Tony Khan basically fucking throwing her into the fucking water closet that is Ring of Honor immediately afterwards. But god damn it, I imagine that there'd be somebody over there in the women's locker room who'd be tempted to try. Buck the fucking apple cart. Fucking make a name for yourself. If nothing else, if at the very least, to get a fucking shiner in on Mercedes Money's fucking perfect little face. I'm not talking about storylines. I'm talking about the actual person. I'm talking about how this clearly is designed purely to satisfy her ego, because the money isn't an issue for her. The work isn't the issue for her. It's the accolades, the recognition, the star power. But no matter how many belts she collects, she's not Sasha Banks anymore. Sasha Banks was a superstar. Sasha Banks was the one that got hired to be on The Mandalorian. Mercedes Moné is the one who's lampooning herself as a professional wrestler, failing miserably as a musical artist, and clearly has something to prove that no matter how badly she goes for it, she'll never be able to fill the hole in her heart anymore. That's that. Thank you. Fuck you.
I think it's the puppet girl, says Mr. Quake. You think Harley Cameron has got the stones to pull this off? That would bring me so much joy.
Sorry, guys. Candy break. All right. So now that we're done talking about this self-fellatiating segment here by Mercedes Moné, let's go ahead and talk about the main events of this week's.
Honorable mention?
No, we're running low on time.
Ah, come on. There really isn't any other honorable mention or anything else like that?
Nah, it's all good.
Poodoo.
And because we have to remind ourselves that we're at the 2300 Arena, the land of extreme, we main event this week's Dynamite with a false count anywhere match, as Darby Allin takes on one of the members of the Death Riders, Claudio Castagnoli. And boy, did they start brawling. They started brawling out in the parking lot area when Claudio was trying to make his epic entrance. Darby Allin ambushes him. Claudio slams him against one of the production trucks trailers in the parking area, and then in an incredible stunt that would make Bam Margera blush, Claudio puts Darby Allin on the freaking grocery cart, throws the grocery cart, and Darby Allin just crashes over to a wall.
That's it?
No,
Ow.
Yeah, ow. And then these two guys start eventually bring their fight over to the ring, and just like Javon Evans, Darby Allin is the residential crash dummy to Claudio Castagnoli. Claudio does the big swing, slams Darby Allin onto the security barricade as they make their way down the entrance ramp. And then Darby Allin was able to fight back. He's able to fight back against Claudio. He goes over to the top of one of the steel structures inside the 2300 Arena. He goes over to the top, climbs really high, and hits a devastating coffin drop onto Claudio to the outside.
Oh, shit.
And then they bring in all the spots here. They bring in like steel chairs. They bring in a bunch of weapons, and this stunt right here, in a clear case of anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can.
Yes, I can.
No, you can.
Actually, no, they can't, because Claudio Castagnoli did yeet Darby Allin, but the announce table didn't break. That's not very extreme.
No, it's not.
Damn.
Nice.
Yeah, that was bad. So they got a couple other cool spots in the ring. Claudio hits a suplex onto Darby Allin onto a pile of chairs, and then he also hits Darby Allin with an avalanche gut wrench suplex onto that same chair pile. Darby Allin was able to fight back against the powerhouse onslaught. He finally seals the deal by hitting the coffin drop, a surprise coffin drop onto Claudio to pin and win. Your winner, Darby Allin. But then after the match, he was jumped by Gabe Kidd again.
Seriously?
Yep, the guy from the Bullet Club of War Dogs is back. He jumps Darby Allin, and Darby Allin was then saved by not Hangman, but he was saved by I can't remember the guy's name. Sorry, he was saved by one of the babyface wrestlers. I think it was from not Hangman, not Will Ospreay. No, by Kenny Omega. He was saved by Omega.
Cool.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was a great way. I didn't like that they were trying to copy WWE shit by yeeting Darby Allin, because that didn't. Because number one, that failed, and number two, really, you got it. You're desperate that you need to copy from your competition.
Yes, they are, actually. They're very desperate.
Now this is something I want to briefly talk about before we go into this week's edition of TNA Impact, because when the camera went off the air, this was an online exclusive video where the AEW president of everything, Tony Khan, goes down to the 2300 Arena and makes an announcement that this Saturday on Collision, they're going to be hosting like an honor ceremony. They're going to be raising the banner for Taz in the 2300 Arena. Apparently, the 2300 Arena has raised a lot of banners for a lot of the original like hardcore legends of ECW, and Taz is about to receive his. And Tony Khan, he cut a passionate promo of how he used to attend ECW shows 29 years ago. And he remembers being a fan of Taz. And it's a nice moment here. You got Taz's wife and his kid Hook. And Taz, and then in the video they showed Taz hugging Tony Khan. The fans were loving it. And it's great. I'm not going to knock it. It would have been a lot better if you televised it. so that you get a bigger reaction and you give people a reason to tune into Collision. Or hell, fuck that. Why wait till Saturday? Do it on the night of Dynamite, because Dynamite is your number one show. It's your A show. Nobody watches Collision. Okay, I'm wrong. There are people who do watch Collision, but Dynamite is still your number one show.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. You see, the problem is, this is Tony Khan we're talking about. He's a fucking moron.
Jesus, man, I get it. Like, this is exclusively for the fans that paid for to go into to watch the show. But like, dude, you're also running a show on network, on a national television.
Serious fucking league. Throw something to the people who pay your bills.
Jesus, man. I know I joked about how WWE went full ECW last year with NXT, but, you know, it worked! But, whatever. What's done is done.
What do we know?
Yeah, what do we know? Alright. Now let's finish things off by reviewing this week's edition of TNA Impact. This is one of their final tapings over in Baltimore, Maryland, before they move to the next town next week. And in this opening match, we got an incredible tag team match, player.
Holla holla!
Now, last week, Santino Marella confronted Trick Williams and told him that Trick and AJ Francis will be facing off Mike Santana and a partner of his choosing. The partner is none other than the current TNA International Champion, the bulletproof former Marine, Steve Maclin.
Yay! Okay, well, I guess he definitely picked himself a good in here.
Oh, yeah. An incredible tag team match. All four of these guys did incredibly well. And Steve Maclin, of course, showing an incredible life during this match. They worked over the TNA International Champion for a while, especially AJ Francis, keep using his power game to ground the international champ. Steve Maclin eventually was able to fight back against the 2-on-1 odds. He got the tag into Mike Santana, and Mike Santana hit all the moves, first knocking out AJ Francis. AJ Francis ended up battling Steve Maclin at ringside. And Mike Santana turned his attention to Trick Williams, first chopping him over to the corner, then hitting Trick Williams with the rolling buck 50, but was only able to get a 2 count.
Shit.
Yeah. And then after some back and forth action, Trick Williams was trying to go for the trick shot. Mike Santana was able to dodge it, reverse it, hits the spin to block to pin and win. Your winners, Mike Santana and Steve Maclin.
Yay!
But a victory was not enough for the badass from the Bronx, New York. So Mike Santana proceeded to beat the shit out of Trick Williams after the match. Trick Williams got out of there, and Steve Maclin tried to hold back Mike Santana and be like, "Dude, what are you doing? Like, chill, man."
Like, dude, what the we won the match, right? That's what we were here for.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna get my shit in.
Exactly. So, good opening tag match. This obviously sets the tone for later as Trick Williams expresses his disgruntledness for what happened to him in a backstage segment while being massaged by the Bioflex team.
The Bioflex team?
Oh yeah, don't you remember? TNA Wrestling is partnered with Bioflex, the number one recovery brand.
Bioflex, what the fuck? Sustainable technology that increases the natural microbial activity of modern landfills. No, that's not the same Bioflex. What the what's
Okay, you need to type in Bioflex TNA.
Okay, yeah.
That's Biflex, you dumbass.
Bioflex TNA.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. New partnership with Bioflex. Okay.
The official recovery partner for TNA.
So what is it like? Is it like a tape or something, or
no? It's different products for recovery, like whether it's tape or massages and stuff. I wish they had a website so that we could check out their product.
Yeah, seriously. Actually, hang on a minute. Bioflex laser therapy. Oh, so that was the fucking thing that.
Laser therapy. Okay, my bad. That one's on me. I'm the dumbass on this one.
What the fuck? What the fuck? That is so weird. Laser therapy. Okay.
Bioflex Laser Therapy Clinic.
Restore your quality.
Oh, hey, there's one in Tampa.
Bullshit.
Oh, whoa.
I see what they are now. Okay. Let me just show you guys what this shit is real quick.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no.
Only because we made such a big stink of it. Okay, first off, that's not them. That's our partners at Glitch Energy, which are better partners than Bioflex because we can find their website easily. This is Bioflex, leaders in advanced laser therapy solutions. So it's laser therapy for recovering your body and shit. They zap you with lasers.
Yeah.
It's red light laser therapy to...
Man, it's amazing what you could do with laser tech these days. You could laser off your hair. You could laser your eyes. You could laser your body for healing purposes. You know, not for destruction.
I don't.
Man, is there anything lasers can't do? Don't answer that question. Hey, man, if the partnership is working for them, who are we to judge, right?
A fucking person who wants to know what the hell's going on! That's who we are to judge! God damn it! I was legitimately fucking, speech fucking less, okay, man? This is bullshit! I don't get it!
Oh my God.
Right, go ahead and let's continue over here, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, let's get over to the... Don't worry, Juan, I'm going to turn your frown upside down because we got an exciting Knockouts tag team match to talk about.
Holla holla!
Yeah, that's right. It's a battle between current WWE employees against WWE alumni as the former WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, The Inspiration, takes on the Fatal Influence, Jasmine Nix and Fallon Henley.
Alright, so, oldies and goldies over here. Yay.
Emphasis on the Goldie, especially on the Inspiration. Check out the gold on their hair.
That's called blonde, Jose. That's just called blonde.
It's called bottle blonde.
Thank you, K-Storm. Bottle blonde.
I know my colors!
Could have fooled me.
Anyways, so Fatal Influence, sans JC Jane, are taking on the Inspiration. And this was pretty fucking awesome. The Inspiration, of course, taking the NXT the NXT wrestlers to school, showing some incredible tag team chemistry and incredible shenanigans in the ring. Like, there's a spot where they hit a tag team move on Jasmine Nix, and then they did their iconic pose.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. Like, what do you even call that? Is that like a...
I don't know what that is, but I like it.
It's cool. It's really cool. Oh my God. Fallon Henley and Jasmine Nix, of course, were able to bounce back. They started working over Cassie Lee for a bit, and they hit their tag team Insiguri knee hit move, but she was able to kick out after 2. And then Jessie McKay gets the hot tag, and Jessie McKay's all over the place, flooring Fallon Henley and JC Jane. And at the end of the match, Fallon Henley was thrown out of the ring. JC Jane gets hit with their version of the Magic Killer for the baby faces to pin and win. Your winners, The Inspiration, and they celebrated by dancing to their entrance theme. I mean, who wouldn't? It's Harley Cameron singing.
Wait, really?
Yeah, Harley Cameron did the song and their music video for them.
Fucking really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn, what doesn't Harley Cameron do?
Well, she can't do puppets anymore because, the Mercedes Monet puppet's destroyed.
No!
But I'm sure she'll find something else.
That was the only thing that made it tolerable.
But I'm sure she'll find something else. She is an expert ventriloquist.
She'll find something.
Yeah. So that was fun. That was great.
That's alright, I guess.
And now let's turn to the exciting segment of the night. And yeah, I'm going to bring it up because let's give the woman her due. It is a backstage celebration segment with the newly crowned TNA Knockouts World Champion, Ash by Elegance. Yes, the former Dana Brooke has come a long way. She started her wrestling career in NXT in 2015. And fast forward 10 years later, 10 freaking years, for her to win a legitimate singles title. And no, I'm not talking about the damn 24/7 title.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. That's just, yeah.
Yeah,
no,
she celebrated on how she won, how she beat JC Jane, and how she beat Masha Slamovich at Heatwave, and how she brought back the championship home to TNA, and what would TNA do without her? And the knockout title will still be in the hands of those pesky invaders at WWE.
Yeah, because she's got no beef with WWE at all, does she? It's not like as if she fucking doesn't owe them her entire career.
Now, what are you talking about? She's true blue 24/7. Anyways,
yeah,
so Ash by Elegance celebrated with the Elegance brand, along with the personal concierge, and they're just having a wonderful time. And really, as much as I want to knock Ash for her shtick with the heel gimmick, I gotta respect her. You know what? Let her have her moment. Let her have her moment in the sun.
Fine.
She's earned it. She worked her ass off.
Fine. Fuck you.
Like, seriously, I've paid close attention to her journey. She had a rough start in NXT. They brought her up to the main roster far too soon. She clearly wasn't ready. And then she had her moment of depression where she literally, like, gained a lot of weight. She didn't look very well. And then she started working out again. I'm not going to get into the personal details as to why she fell into the depression. That's not my business to tell. But the fact is, she fought against depression. She found new motivation in her life, and she worked her ass off to get better in the ring, to get better at wrestling, and she finally did it.
Yeah, you're fucking right.
Yeah. Whew.
Okay, yeah, it's yeah, you give the devil her dues. So yes, okay, well done.
Well done.
That doesn't.
Damn, I
got nothing. I got nothing because fucking.
No, Jeannie Rick is right. No, damn, I am a female. She is hot. Thank you, Jeannie Rick. Yes, Ash by Elegance is hot. There's no denying that.
It's crazy.
Subscribe to her OnlyFans. Anyways.
Wait, what?
Oh, yeah, she has an OnlyFans.
Are you getting a kickback or something, Azay?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Are you getting paid on commission to promote Ash by Elegance's OnlyFans?
I don't know. Are you getting paid by commission to promote Lola Vice?
Does she have one?
Not that I know of.
Alright, then what the fuck are you talking about? It's not the same thing. Apples and oranges. Piss off.
All right. Let's get to the chat before we move on here. Let me see here, because somebody commented on something specific here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, Harley hotter than Mercedes, says Mr. Quake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys have been on for hours. Thank you, and happy Thursday. Made it home from work. That's good.
Yay! Good for you. Good for you.
Look out, Jeff Dunham. Thank you for that, Matthew Coburn.
Oh, my God.
Ash. Wrestling wears.
Listen, Harley Cameron is such a great ventriloquist. She would make Jeff Dunham blush, okay?
There's a lot of things that will make Jeff Dunham blush these days. It depends on whether or not you want to turn him on or piss him off.
Ugh, okay. So now let's turn over to the match of the night. Let's go ahead and show it. And it's a one-on-one match featuring Mara Sade, the former member of the Metaphor, taking on Tasha Steelz, who represents the Order 4.
All right, so we've got these two ladies ready to rock it. And what's Mara Sade's beef with her, other than these ladies are?
Well, last week these two got into an argument about art because Tasha Steelz was putting down the artwork of Jeff Hardy because Jeff Hardy is an artist, he's a painter, and Mara Sade was trying to admire their artwork. Tasha Steelz was not having any of that shit, and Mara Sade challenged her to a one-on-one match. And to their credit, they did make it work. Mara Sade is an incredible talent. It is shocking to me why she was released by WWE, because she was really fucking good in the ring. I would dare say a lot more talented than Lash Legend, no disrespect to her. But here we are. So, Mara Sade and Tasha Steelz, they had a great match, no doubt about it. But then the last moments of the match got a little clunky. Like Mara Sade, she eventually hit her, she tried to hit her finishing move, which is like an elevated Jay Driller, but she dropped Tasha Steelz a little sloppily during the match. Like, she was afraid to hurt her and shit. And then we get some ringside chicanery from the Great Hands as they try to interfere. And then Mara Sade, she goes for a suicide dive through the ropes, knocking out one of the Great Hands. And then she gets in the face of Agent Zero, this tall dude, who does absolutely nothing but stares at you menacingly, sans baseball bat.
God damn it, he doesn't even have the nerve to have himself a fucking baseball bat?
Nope. He don't need one. He's a big guy. So Mara Sade, then after some trash talking with Agent Zero, goes back into the ring. Tasha Steelz then hits her finishing move and pins Mara Sade for the win. Your winner, Tasha Steelz. And then afterwards, they bring in Agent Zero, and Agent Zero knocks out Mara Sade with the clothesline. And this brings out the TNA World Tag Team Champions, the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, who walk their way to the ring instead of running their way to the ring to save Mara Sade from the Order 4 assault.
You mean to tell me these motherfuckers didn't even pick up their feet
Well, in their
Was
defense,
Jeff
in
too
their
busy dancing.
no, no,
Matt
no.
Hardy's like, okay, I give up. We're just gonna
No. In their defense, they were carrying 2 sets of tag titles on them. Like, I don't think they'll be able to run with that much gold around them. You know what I mean? Oh boy. But anyways, so I like the post match where they were saved by the or she was saved by the Hardys. The match was great. What took me out of it was the clunky finish. The finish got a little too clunky, and yeah. But it is what it is, so it's fine. It's okay. It's not the drizzling shits, thank goodness. No. I will never knock the knockouts for that crap.
No, of course not. Like it was still good. It just wasn't. It just sort of tripped on itself at the end.
Yes. Now, once again, we don't have a bad segment for this week's edition of TNA Impact. So go ahead and show the picture, Wancho, because actually no, I take it back. Yes, we do.
Fuck you.
Yep, we get an in-ring segment from Ryan Emmett, the Hollywood hunk, one half of the Hollywood Heels, and God Almighty, this guy.
Big brother. Oh my fucking God.
I hate him. I hate it.
I get it.
I really hate it.
He's supposed to be doing this. It's
He's
meant
supposed to be
annoying.
insufferable.
I understand. I still don't like it, but I understand.
I also don't like it. He announces that his brother Nick Nemeth is returning next week, and then, one annoying guy on the mic isn't enough. Let's bring an annoying girl on the mic as well, because I swear to God, of all the people to interrupt him, it was freaking Alicia Edwards who gets on the mic and interrupts Ryan Nemeth. Yeah, Miss, do you want to know something?
She's the one who interrupts Ryan?
Yeah.
Really?
Between her and Ryan Nemeth, take your pick on who's really insufferable, Juan.
Okay, see, here's the thing. Alicia Edwards is insufferable, but you know that she's doing it for the gag. Ryan Nemeth's just fucking insufferable, period.
Oh, ain't that the truth, unfortunately. Yeah. I do have pictures, by the way.
Do ya?
Yes.
Oh.
Because after Alicia Edwards cuts off Ryan Nemeth's proceedings, they got the green light from Santino Marella to have a one-on-one match, and which, by the way, it's a match that went on a little longer than I thought it would, and Eddie Edwards ended up winning the match because fuck Ryan Nemeth.
Ha!
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 Okay, well, if this is their big track on how to become baby faces, that's definitely one way to do it.
Yeah, they're still not. But I'm still not convinced. But that's just me.
But no, this works so far for me at least.
Yeah.
Because fuck Ryan Nemeth.
And now let's get to the main event of this week's edition of TNA Impact, and it is a match for the TNA World Tag Team titles, because after saving Mara Sade for the Order 4, we got no time to recover. We're starting the main event.
So
as the
flex for these guys?
No, as the Hardy Boys, Matt and Jeff Hardy, put their titles on the line against the TNA X Division champion Leon Slater and former NXT Cruiserweight champion Cedric Alexander.
Okay, so current X Division champion Leon Slater, who's like a protege, a fanboy, a disciple, if you would, of the Hardys, right?
Yep.
So he's like, no, I love him, I respect him, but I want that gold. I'm coming for it.
And then you have Cedric Alexander, who came up short challenging for the TNA X Division title, but is still with it. But is still a good babyface to root for, even if he is a little conceited.
Jose, who was the interviewer that was talking to Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander?
Oh yeah, Gia Miller.
Okay, because while they were finishing their promo, Cedric Alexander was making grabby hands at boob level of Gia Miller, while he's saying, hey, Matt and Jeff, I'm coming for those belts. We're coming for the titles. In her area here. Dude. What the fuck, Cedric Alexander?
You know that this is something that Vince McMahon would have okayed if he was in WWE in that romance angle with Alicia Fox. Oh yeah, by the way, he had a romance angle with Alicia Fox on 205 Live. But nobody watches that show.
Tell us about the match.
All right, so Great match, great high-flying match. The veterans versus the new guys. Well, sort of new guys. They're more younger guys. The Hardys did take Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander to the extreme. No pun intended. We got some early offense from the Hardy Boys. They hit their poetry in motion. Jeff Hardy takes his shirt off, showing off a super hot body of a 47-year-old to all the ladies.
He's single.
No, he's still married.
Then what the fuck is a...
I know, I'm being ridiculous.
Very...
For all the fangirls.
Whatever.
And the fanboys. Anyways, so Jeff Hardy tries to go for the Swanton Bomb. Cedric Alexander saves Leon Slater from the Swanton Bomb, pulls him out of the ring, so that was a good save. And then we get some more awesome action as Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander keeps Jeff Hardy grounded. Leon Slater tries to go for an early attempt at a 450 Swanton, but that was reversed. Jeff Hardy then tags in Matt Hardy, and Matt Hardy goes crazy on all of them, slamming Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander 10 times against the turnbuckle while shouting "Delete."
Yes.
And then Matt Hardy hits, and then there's like twist of fates everywhere. Like Leon Slater tried to go for the twist of Slade. Then Matt Hardy was able to reverse it and it hits the twist of hate, and then the Hardy hits another twist of fate from behind, like catching the rebound, and they call it the plot twist.
What?
What a twist!
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's their tag team move, where Jeff Hardy hits the twist of hate, not the twist of fate, so you don't get to get angry.
Why have they been calling it the twist of fate then?
I don't know, but it took him long enough for Jeff Hardy to change it as a twist of hate.
Yeah, it only took over 20 years! Good God!
So after one twist of hate, after one twist after another, twists galore. Leon Slater goes for another.
Twist.
Yeah.
Oh, twist.
You dork. Leon Slater goes for another attempt at a 450 Swanton. Jeff Hardy was able to get out of the way, and then they hit their combination. Matt Hardy hits the twist of fate onto Cedric Alexander. Jeff Hardy goes to the top and hits the Swanton Bomb to pin and win for the team. Your winners, and still the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Boys.
Yay. That was wonderful.
Of course.
To show that everybody's still good sports. Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander got handshakes with the Hardys in the middle of the ring. So yay, no hard feelings.
Absolutely, it was all great. Great way to wrap up the show. Juan, ring that bell.
One little problem.
Oh yeah,
that wasn't the end of the show.
Oh yeah, because admittedly I did forget that Trick Williams was throwing a hissy fit. Trick Williams calls in his lawyer in this final segment to finish off the show. He brings in his lawyer, and I kid you not, look at this stick in the mud. It's just some random...
This guy unironically looks like the kind of person who says mayonnaise is spicy.
Seriously, Trick, if you want to call in a lawyer, just bring in Luca Crucifino, or I don't know, bring Tommaso Ciampa as the lawyer again.
No, they're not going to do that.
I'm kidding.
Not going to shave his beard for anybody anymore.
Yeah, no. So, to his credit, Trick Williams cut a really good promo, like saying, like, "Oh, this ain't an organized wrestling promotion here at TNA. It's a crime scene. Oh no, this place is unfit for a champion." And all the while he was complaining, he keeps turning over to the lawyer, and the lawyer keeps advising him to say what he needs to say.
It's like, oh yeah, and wait, what
did I say?
Oh yeah, and this is an unsafe work environment.
It's an unsafe work environment. It's so dumb.
That kind of shit. It was like, really? We're doing that?
And he keeps reminding people that he has a clause in his contract that he doesn't have to defend the TNA World Title in 50 days from now. And
yeah, real fucking convenient.
Thanks, I guess. And then out comes the TNA Director of Authority, Santino Marella, to restore some order in this bullshit. Santino Marella calculates the number of days of this clause, and that means that Trick Williams will be free to defend the TNA World Title at Bound for Glory in October, and Santino announced that he will defend the title against Mike Santana.
Yay! Now here's a problem.
The lawyer.
Yeah, the lump of sentient eggshell white paint.
Who I swear to God, Trick names him Michael O'Shea or some shit like that.
Yeah, something like that. Mike O'Shea. Yeah, it was Mike O'Shea. That's what it was. Michael O'Shea.
Yeah.
Was this like a Ricochet thing? Is that what that was?
I don't know, but the lawyer gets on the mic and he tries to talk down to Santino Marella. Santino turns around, puts on the fucking Cobra, and lets him have it.
This dude went down straight down like a sack of potatoes. Just.
Yeah, I know. He knocks it. Yeah, go ahead and show it. He knocks him down, and then Trick Williams, it looks like he's scared of the Cobra for a second, dude.
Like he knows the Cobra is there. He knows what it can do.
I know. The Cobra is deadly. The Cobra killed the Mr. Iguana's pet iguana. It was a tragedy.
I'm gonna fucking ring the bell now.
Yeah, go ahead, ring the bell. All right, so final thoughts on all three shows. So TNA Impact had an incredible show for wrapping up their taping over in Baltimore, Maryland. Great opening match, a tag match with the right guys winning, Mike Santana and Steve Maclin. An incredible knockout tag match with the Inspiration taking the Fatal Influence to school and showing them how they do things in TNA. And it was fantastic. The knockouts definitely shined. The Mara Sade and Tasha Steelz match would have been fine if it weren't for the clunky finish and for the stupid shenanigans of Order 4, but that's just my take on it. And, of course, the main event. The main event was incredible. The Hardy Boys really are not slowing down their momentum, especially against Leon Slater and Cedric Alexander. So they're going to continue their tag reign, and it's likely going to stretch out until they battle the Dudley Boys one last time at Bound for Glory.
Well, how about that, Jose? We're gonna need this. It looks like we've got ourselves a nice little set of circumstances to be able to follow in the Impact Zone. So, hooray! Now,
AEW Dynamite's debut over at the 2300 Arena had less extreme in it than I was really hoping for. I did laugh at the opening segment, and I did laugh at Christian poking fun at Cash's father because I'm never gonna not laugh at it. It's so funny. The 8-man tag match was fun. It was great. Yeah. I loved it. And then everything else was... it was okay. I'm sorry. I've lost faith in Chris Statlander. I lost faith in Megan Bayne because they fucking killed their momentums. They cooled them off. And there was another match where Daniel Garcia was wrestling Jon Moxley, but Moxley was able to roll him up at the end of the match. And then there was some sort of altercation at ringside. It looked like Daniel Garcia was chewing out Moxley for some shit, and then Moxley just ended by kissing Daniel Garcia before leaving. Like, I don't know.
What the fuck?
And then Wheeler Yuta tried to take the heat off him by cutting a promo, but the fans hated it.
Fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was damage control.
No.
It was dumb.
No.
The main event was fun. Yeah, I can do without them trying to copying the yeet spot of throwing Darby Allin to the announce desk, because that didn't work for shit.
Yeah, no, sorry, that's not going to work for shit here. Not this time.
Also, I'm not interested in seeing Ultimo Mercedes Moné as a 10-belt champion.
Neither am I.
Yeah,
I am beyond fucking tired of that.
Now, this week's edition of WWE NXT, the fallout from Heatwave, excellent. Great. We've established a new contender in Ricky Saints. He will challenge Obafemi for the NXT title. That's awesome. Fantastic. Great 6-women tag match as the main event. Sol Ruka, Zarya, and Lola Vice are incredible ring competitors. They are doing great, and they're doing awesome business. I'm all for NXT folding in the Speed Championships into their brand. Let's see how well that goes. No, overall, the show was just fantastic. And, of course, Ethan Page and Chelsea Green continue to be the most entertaining thing on NXT right now.
Seriously, they're just chewing up the scenery like many pounds of poutine.
All right, so just want to remind you folks that even though Angel Mendes will not be joining us this Saturday, that doesn't mean that we're not going to record, because this Saturday we are still going to do Los Amigos Play, another playthrough of the N64 game Glover.
Jose's continuing to give his love glove on.
And of course, folks, tune into more news and topics that we have for this week on our number one show, The Ravens Flock, Saturday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube and Kick. Mr. Wanna Rouse, please plug us away.
Don't mind if I do. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, thank you very much for watching this week's live stream edition of Wrestle Rewind, hosted by Jose Casa as he reviews for you the best and the worst of three of the most exciting professional wrestling programs in North America today: WWE's NXT, AEW Dynamite, and TNA Impact. Step into the ring every Thursday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, live, simulcasting on YouTube and Kick. Hit the subscribe and the follow button, ring the notification bell to stay up to date on all of our content. Become an Interflocker by hitting the join button. Until next time, continue to follow us on Facebook.com/TheRavensFlock, Twitter.com/RavensFlock13, Instagram.com/TheRavensFlockOnline, Kick.com/TheRavensFlock, and of course, remember to hit the subscribe button, click that tiny little notification bell right here on our flagship platform, YouTube.com/TheRavensFlock, humble home of the Black Files. Los Amigos play Wrestle Rewind and The Ravens Flock.
All right, folks, thank you very much for tuning in to another exciting edition of Wrestle Rewind. For Mr. Wanna Rouse, I'm Jose Casabona, and gummy bears bouncing here and there and everywhere. These are the gummy bears. These are the gummy bears.